So today, let's talk about cash management. Look, I'm a business owner just like you, and I think a lot of times when we first set out in the course of being a business owner, we head off to the bank, they end up setting up a checking account, a savings account for us, they send us on their way, and the idea is we're out there trying to grow our business, increase sales, and with the hopes of making a profit, right? So the challenge though, I think what many business owners, at least in my experience that I've come across, end up running into cash management issues. And so today I'm going to talk about 4 different key accounts that you really want to make sure that you include in your business strategy within your accounting. And I'm going to tell you, implementing this is going to make a huge difference for you. Okay, so the number one is that you want to go ahead and look at having an operating account. That's all money in, money goes out, all of your expenses, all of your sales go into this account. Okay, number 2 is going to be a payroll account. So some of you might say, well, Todd, I run all of my payroll actually through the operating account. And I'll tell you why that's a bad idea. And number 1 is, have you ever had somebody run a transaction through your account for the wrong amount or ran it through a little bit early, whether it was an ACH or a scheduled payment or anything like that? Well, that has happened. I've seen to many people over the years. And so what happens is if you're including your payroll in your operating account and something like that happens, you may not have the balance or enough funds then to cover payroll when that actually goes out. So the easiest way to avoid that is separate your payroll into a separate account altogether. You'll have 3 different transactions that are going to go through it. You're going to have wages, taxes, and then also the payroll service fee is what that is. So number 3 that you want to go ahead and look at is a tax savings account. And here's why this is important, is a lot of times if we're only making decisions on cash balances, mind you, that is a terrible assumption to work with in any business. Never do that. You should only be looking over your financials to make these key decisions. But having a tax savings account is super important because you're going to take money from that operating account and move that over every month. There's going to be a percentage of profits. I help guide our clients over how much, the amount, the percentage, and so forth every single month to get over into that tax savings account. And that way, when you look at making those quarterly estimates, like the one coming up here April 15th for quarter 1 this year, okay, make sure you're prepared for that. But that way you can write that check or make that payment effortlessly without putting your business into a tailspin of actually thinking you've got more money than you really do, okay? And I think that's what ends up happening for a lot of people is they think they've got more money than they do. They end up making not the best decisions financially as a direct result of that. So let me get into number 4, and the last one is a core capital account. And core capital account it's like a savings account, but the idea is you want to have something in place where you can look at building up equivalent to 2 months worth of operating expenses in this account. Look, nobody saw the pandemic coming, and within weeks, people were financially spiraling out of control. And had they taken more of a conservative approach, they wouldn't have to lean on credit lines. They wouldn't have had to gone into debt. They would have been able to go ahead and lean into that core capital account. They could still take their paycheck, still go to Costco and make the mortgage, no problem. I love the idea of having a core capital account in those 4 areas. So again, 4 accounts. If you would like to get a copy of the PDF here I put together, which is otherwise known internally as the Fantastic 4, happy to provide that to you. If you want to just comment that below or respond back to the email that you're receiving, however you're viewing this, happy to help. Hope you guys have a great day. We'll talk to you soon. See ya.